Hello, you're welcome to African Brands, where we speak to captains and leaders of indigenous brands in Africa with special focus to Nigeria. On today's episode is the continuing documentary report in the renewable energy and housing sector. No more unnecessary fire outbreaks that has become a recurring event over time. With this, the importance of renewable energy is becoming more glaring, and furthermore emphasize the importance of solar panels on every building in which safety is guaranteed. Kudos to the housing sector, kudos to the players in the energy sector. I'm Adeze Ejengeheri. Stay tuned.
Haven Homes, connoisseurs of luxury living and beautiful homes. Since 2006, we have been building beautifully crafted, unique masterpieces that everyone wants a piece of.
At Haven Homes, we are renowned for the Richmond Gate Estate 1, which is known as the celebrity estate of Nigeria and even Africa.
The reason I chose to work with Haven Homes for my investing, number one, because of their track record. You look around Lagos and you see the properties that they do, from the location to the finishing, to the quality, to the functionality of the properties. Everything that they've done shows you that this is the top tier of luxury real estate at an affordable price.
Now there's more than enough reason for you to visit www.thehavenhomes.com today. Haven Homes. Home is where the art is.
Sekodi Solutions Limited is a solar company, and not just solar, renewable energy, which partners with companies from China, India, UK, and the rest of them. And Sekodi is into manufacturing of solar products, building solar panels in Nigeria. We got some of the parts from the Western countries, but majorly we used our own resources, which are like the steel and other things we use in building our solar panels, and also training of youths on how to make good use of solar energy and to make them self-employed. The vision of Sekodi is to see that every man has solar products in his or her home. We want solar product to be like a backup system for every home, where there will not be darkness any longer. One of our major aim for Sekodi is to eradicate darkness completely from the nation. The mission in Nigeria, we want to see a country where we have solar products being used regularly to reduce the use of fossil fuel to like let's say 80% of it, with the strategy we have on ground. One unique thing about the company is that our products are durable and affordable. We recently manufactured a solar car. It runs purely on renewable energy. I would say our brand ambassador for that is the Benue State Governor, a person of Samuel Otum. He's driving our solar car. It comes with a panel, 300 watts panel, then also have a charging point where you can renew the energy through alternate current. And secondly, we have solar air conditioner. Like in my office here, it is what we are using. It doesn't consume just 300 watts. We also have the refrigerator, which consumes just 50 watts compared to the one that you get in the market. And we have bulbs, energy saving bulbs. Ours actually have a better lifespan, not the type you will use after some minutes it will get blown, or after some days it will get blown. Ours can last up to like 2 years before you think of changing it. we will reduce the dependence on national grid, then also giving the opportunity for the other power sector to be able to take care of bigger industries. If you are using our solar products, you will be saving yourself up to 80% of your electricity bills. If you start using our AC, which is just 350 watts, our freezer, which is just 50 something watts, then we change your bulbs in the house and give you some of the appliances we have, you will reduce the electricity bill by 80%. We have our strategy. We have a program currently we are running, which is called crowdfunding. We support our members to get the products that they can't afford by themselves. We have products that about 5,000 people now have access, which we call the starter pack in our company. Over 5,000 people have access to this product through our program. Then also we are looking at partnering with some financial institutions that will make the product easily accessible by those who don't have the fund. I will say that they are trying, but what we want to do is to support what they are doing. They are not doing very well, to be honest, because we have a lot of natural resources, like the hydro system in the country can give us enough electricity and the sun. So we are coming to give them support through our renewable energy appliances and also systems. We have done a lot when it comes to technology. Most of our activities we run in the office actually solely depend on ICT, and we have used it. Currently, Secodi is not just working in Nigeria. We have other African countries like Ghana, Zambia, South Africa, Tanzania, a lot of African countries through the use of the ICT aspect of our program. So we are making good use of it, and that has given us edge actually to touch a lot of people. Every state in Nigeria, we have people that are working for us in the 36 states.
And where will they go?
So my friends Tunde just build new house. Now they will go.
Tunde house or in Papa house?
Tunde house. We want go wash am.
Wash with. You know how long it take me to build this house? 35 good years in the civil service. They say that they go to Tunde house.
Grandpa, I know hard like that again. No?
See, na DPK homes you use. If you have anybody get house for this Lagos, and they get different areas, make I show you. Because if you even get money as their partner, sef, if you help them sell land, you go get your own share for the money. And then they give their partners plenty things.
Like phones, cars.
All expense paid trip to Dubai.
Make us see that thing, I beg.
That's right. With DPK Homes, you too can own a home on any budget. Call or visit the website to find out how. Anyone can be a landlord. Sharp.
You think so only you like better thing? Now me and you they follow go that DPK Homes and Property. Stand it up!
Partner with DPK Homes and Property Limited. Sharp.
Ala Al-Gaban, Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer, Sana Group.
Sana Group is a construction company. We started the business in Nigeria. Back in 2003, I came to Nigeria and I started building factories under a Chinese company, then Lebanese company. Then in 2008, we established Sana Group, which is, as you said, is an African brand, and proudly it is a Nigerian brand, which now goes out of Nigeria to Ghana, to Ivory Coast, to many other countries, neighboring countries, to Cameroon, to Chad. So it is becoming real African brand. Then we start manufacturing our construction chemical, our blocks, our BAB. So the growth line of Sana Group shows that we are going forward to be a developers in the country than to be only a construction company. So the target of Sana Group in the next 5 years is to be a developer. And this will encourage investors to come to the country, will create more jobs and jobs for the Nigerian. Instead of waiting to an investor to come and have the challenges to own a land, to get the infrastructure to the land, to get the power, to get the gas, to get all of this one. Our forecast for the company is to be a developer who can prepare this environmental for an investor to come, which now some groups are doing, like Toraram Group, like Renova Group, who are doing that in the free zone. Okay, we want to do the same but inland, so prepare a good environment for investors to come in the country, being a developer. No many challenges actually for us as a construction company except the logistics. Logistics means transportation with the infrastructure in Nigeria, the situation existing, which we have feel that it is improving, especially in Lagos. The roads are coming better and better. The port, of course, is a big business problem today. You must have heard about the delays in the port for the 30 and 40 days now on shipment. We hope that the roads around the port will come better. Also, LFTZ now is investing in new port, new Lekki port, which will be function in 3 years. So this will help, I think, to improve the speed of any project executed in Nigeria. Into that already by making our first BEB factory in Nigeria, which is the state-of-the-art BEB factory. BEB stands for pre-engineered building. So buildings can be done from made of plates. Not only buildings, you are talking about airport buildings, you are talking about stadiums, bridges, a lot of train stations, and a lot of projects which cannot be done by concrete. So by having this investment, which is a lot of millions of dollars we have invested in this project, with having this investment, this brings Nigeria forward against the neighboring country which doesn't have this type of technology, which can deliver earlier projects without involving foreign currency to onboard those special items or those special steel structures, and to do all these items with Nigerian hand. So this is our major contribution in the infrastructure in the country, preparing the factory who can produce the infrastructure here.
Haven Homes, connoisseurs of luxury living and beautiful homes. Since 2006, we have been building beautifully crafted, unique masterpieces that everyone wants a piece of.
At Haven Homes, we are renowned for the Richmond Gate Estate 1, which is known as the celebrity estate of Nigeria and even Africa.
The reason I chose to work with Haven Homes for my investing, number one, because of their track record. You look around Lagos and you see the properties that they do, from the location to the finishing to the quality to the functionality of the properties. Everything that they've done shows you that this is the top tier of luxury real estate at an affordable price.
Now there's more than enough reason for you to visit www.thehavenhomes.com today.
I just want to live there.
Haven Homes. Home is where the art is.
Stockmatics Engineering Company is an indigenous engineering and construction company based in Lagos, and we started our operation in March 2013, and ever since then we've done quite a lot in property development, civil engineering, constructions, design, and real estate counting. One thing that is just unique about Stockmatics Engineering Company is we have the mindset of coming into the property development real estate industry and see if we could partner with property developers in order not to compromise standards, as against them, patronizing quacks, working with artisans alone. We are not firm that goes after billions of naira federal government projects. It was established with the mindset of working with property developers. Let's work with them. Let's see how we can advise them that there are so many things you probably don't need to. It doesn't cost so much to do a good job. It doesn't cost so much to do the right thing. I've been involved in quite a lot of projects. Most importantly, within Etiosa area, we've done some mini estates, like June 4 Gardens is a 28 unit of 4-bedroom terraces. We've done for Otin Engineering, which is about 24 unit of 4-bedroom terraces. We've done for Halo Partners. We've done quite a lot of projects in Lagos. Over 50 projects has been delivered as we speak, and we still have about 10 more ongoing. We hope to see our name in the list of first-grade contractors in Nigeria, and one of the companies that probably would be there to solve the problem of housing in this country.
The growth of the development in the housing in the Nigerian industry has improved over time. If you look at what Lagos State in particular is doing with Lagos Homes, you have a variety of development that is coming up from several parastatals. We have also private individuals that are doing development in various areas. So over time, you will notice that the development of houses in Nigeria has increased over time, which is reducing the housing deficit problem that we have. Thus, the increase has not necessitated the number of deficits we have. The deficit is still much more than the housing being created. We could look at it in so many ways. Look at the government policies. Government policies affect pricing of building material. When you look at the price of building material, it's not readily stable. So there are some things you don't have control over. If you don't have control over the price of cement, price of reinforcement, price of material to construct, those are things you cannot really control. So these are things that it's even beyond the contractor that is going to execute your project. And also we have grades of contractor. It depends on who the client is giving his project to. You are doing a small scale project and you want to use a high-end contractor. The overhead and profit of such contractor is even going to kill your project ab initio. When you talk about challenging facing contractor, we have the challenge of government policy in terms of we not having control over materials, like I mentioned earlier. Also, we have the challenge of quacks, people that are not adequately registered, that want to take up jobs. And then we have this aspect also going to the client, because just like we all know, the cheapest thing is not always the best. And the client always wants the cheapest thing out of every corner. And when you engage a cheap labor, you get a cheap product. The only thing government could do to us is to make the market enabling. Then the policies should be friendly to contractors that are working. But in terms of we, on the other side as contractor, we should engage duly registered engineer that are certified under COREN, ACON, NIQS, NIOB. All these people should be duly certified. And in terms of that also, we know government have been doing some good aspect about the planning regulation in Lagos State now. You can't really do anything without Lagos State Planning Committee coming to your site to assess, look at your drawing, see if it's fit for purpose and if it's fit for construction, and also look at the list of contractors, the safety engineers and the likes. So I think with all these, if all these can be put into position and there's checks and balance on both sides, on the government side and on the contractor side, I think the environment will be much more better than it has been. It's an important aspect for renewable energy to be created and for us to diversify from the regular basis of power that we are looking at. Generator and the like is something that we should be looking at doing away with, which is what the government is also clamoring now. The bill is being passed now for a termination of generator being used. So it means we need to look at other source of power, which I think it's a good way we're going in that direction.
Enyinda Oke, MD CEO, Rhinoc Engineering Nigeria Limited, spoke on the use of renewable energy as a source of power and how it is taking over the market and how they are ready to tackle the power problem in the country.
Solar came in as an alternative, meaning that you can generate your own energy as you wish and can decide how much of the generation that you require. So the prospect has been extremely very high. Awareness is increasing all over the country. So it's a good business. Particularly, we have what we call energy cost benefit analysis. So when they discover that it is more expensive to run gen than to have solar. Now, when you self-generate using your solar, for example, you are generating for yourself and you are completely off any kind of taxation. You cannot be taxed twice. You paid for your solar, you have it. Nobody is coming to you to ask you for any other taxation. No way. So we are ready. We have the manpower. We have all that it takes all over the country. Now whoever that needs it, we are available to supply them 24/7.
A country manager, Olu Solar, Doseke Akporaye, spoke on how Olu Solar can use renewable energy to solve the power problem in Nigeria and Africa as a whole.
Our target audience are people that are off-grid. So these are people that don't have access to electricity at all. There are no NEPA poles, there are no wires connecting them. And we also target people that are low grid or what you call bad grid, people that get electricity for less than 4 hours a day. So when we look at our target market, these are people that they just have basic needs of light, charging their phones, maybe a fan. And that has influenced the kind of products that we brought into the market. So one of the products we have is what we call a Pico. That comes with 4 lights, a radio, a panel, and a battery. We also have a TV product that comes with a 22 and a 32-inch solar TV with an inbuilt satellite decoder. So if you have free-to-air, you can watch free-to-air channels if you have a cable or a dish, or you have an area for that. And we also have a solar fan, and we have what we call a solar inverter. And what that does is that it allows you power some of your appliances in the home, such as your decoder, your TV, your blender, a laptop as well. So those are the products that we have currently in the market.
Get to know the future. The future is ITEO.
On this note, we've come to an end of another incisive episode. My name is Adeze Jengeheri. Do join us same time and same station next week. You can also send us an email via info@africansbrands.com. Thank you.